the game, cause see the boxing voice.
Welcome back, gang, for the first time and hopefully many more to come. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and click on the notifications right here, this little bell, so you can get those emails every time we go live. Peace.
That still arm is crazy. When he land that, it's done. It's over, man. And I don't like Wilder as a boxer.
Okay.
But he just got something that you can't take. There's plenty boxers that had what it took to get to the championship level, but can't surpass that. Like Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather surpassed that in many different weight classes.
Okay.
But Paulie Malignaggi, he just had that speed, the boxing ability. But once you ran into a rough guy that's going to rough him up, he couldn't do nothing. Cornelius Bundrage, he just had the power. But once he ran into somebody that could take that power, he couldn't go no further. You know what I'm saying? So, Wilder, do he have will that still arm get him all the way to the top? I don't know. Anthony Joshua might be the solution for that.
What do you say about Wilder asking for 50-50? And, you know, Joshua basically saying, hey, look, I'm the A side, you know, I'm the most famous heavyweight right now. Why would I give you 50%? Why would I do a 50-50 split? Do you think is that Wilder pricing himself out, or is that Wilder saying, hey, it doesn't matter if I'm bigger than you. I know I'm going to win, and you know, I'm America's champ.
What makes him the bigger heavyweight? What makes him the bigger fighter? Wilder 32-0 with 31 knockouts.
Okay.
What's Anthony Joshua? I don't know his record.
Some would argue that, you know, a heavyweight who can, you know, pack a stadium with 90,000 people is considerable, you know, seeming as though...
He got a country behind him. We black. He don't got no support.
Okay.
You know, and that's why he can pack the stadium. But Wilder, if you look at the Showtime stats,
okay,
had more viewers when he fought than Anthony Joshua did.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so you see it should be a 50-50 split.
I think it should be 50-50.
Does he send Joshua to the hospital?
I believe so.
You know, recently, you know, Brandon Rios went on record as saying, you know, F anybody calling me a cherry. People saying that, you know, they calling him a cherry against Danny Garcia. Do you feel like he's a cherry? Do you feel like, okay.
Brandon Rios is a monster. He another one that got to that level but couldn't surpass it because he just come forward. He got the will to win. And with that will to win against Danny Garcia, he can easily beat Danny Garcia. But is he going to be able to get past that hook? Or that right hand that Danny does? If he could take that, then it's going to be a long night for Danny. But if he can't, it's going to be a short night.
Is this fight tailor-made for Danny, with Brandon not being known to be a big mover and have a lot of footwork, and Danny, you know, many say that he needs to have to plant in order to deliver his power. Like, you know, Peterson gave him some problems when he moved. Is this fight tailor-made for Danny Garcia? Is Brandon Rios tailor-made for Danny Garcia?
I don't think so, because when he not moving, he punching. You know what I'm saying? So his offense is gonna be his defense. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it been his whole career. He ain't had to move, but if he hits you, he can punch and he knock you out.
Okay. Another fight, not signed, sealed, and delivered, but people have been speaking on the Charlo versus Triple G. How does that fight play out?
I like the Charlo over Triple G, but what I don't like about the Charlos is that during the training camp, when the other camp is hype, the Charlos is quiet. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you saw the fight, get hype back. Okay. But after the fight, when they land their shot and knock their opponent out, they go crazy. They don't want to shake hands. They don't want to say good fight. Oh, fuck that. Fucking not. It's not about that. It's a sport. It's a brutal sport at that. So what the fighters want to do is get in your head. And Charlo and them, they too sensitive, man. They like babies, man. They sensitive.
Okay.
If you sensitive, get out the sport.
You know, some would say, you know, actually, one of the Charlos said that, you know, we don't do no talking before the fight. You know, we let all our talking happen in the ring. What would you say, you know, how would you respond to that where a man is saying, I don't have to talk outside of the ring. When I get in the ring, I handle my business and I win. What would you say to that?
I respect that. That's humbling. Okay. But if you're not going to say nothing before, don't say nothing after.
Okay.
Right? Now, the Lubin fight, once he knocked Lubin out, he started going on social media, posting all this stuff, all this crazy stuff. Wow. If you humble and you do your talking in the ring, y'all was out the ring. The fight was over. Let it go.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Don't take it back to social media. I knew I was going to do this. I knew that. Okay. If you knew that, salute. You know what I'm saying? But you really didn't.
Okay, so do you believe that maybe them being so quiet beforehand, are you taking that as a lack of confidence as for what they're going to do?
I believe so.
Okay.
That's what I think.
So you think the Charlo brothers lack confidence?
For Julian, it was a lack of confidence. When the little brother for Lubin, it was a lack of confidence. They knew they had somebody in there that could fight. They knew they were strong, but they didn't know if they could land them shots. You know what I'm saying? And when they did, they got the victory. But after the fight, you don't want to shake hands, you push him away and all that. That's unsportsmanlike.
Okay. Now that was obviously a learning experience for Julian J. Rock Williams. How do you see a rematch playing out if it ever presented itself? The opportunity presented itself. Do you think that he'd be much more prepared next time, or would the Charlo brother be a little better? How do you see a fight playing out like that?
I think the Charlo brother be a little better because his confidence is sky high, you know what I'm saying? He already knocked you out. And I think Julian will also go in with a little lack of confidence, knowing that if he land that shot, it can be over, you know what I'm saying? So I'm rooting for Julian. He Philadelphia. I'm going to help him as much as I can. I'm going to do whatever I can do to secure victory, but it'll be hard.
Okay. Well, listen, Coach Rell, I want to thank you for your time. You want to let people know where they can find you at on social media?
On Instagram, I'm at Boxing Rell, and on Facebook, I'm at Rasheem Jefferson.
Okay. But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. ThaBoxingvoice.com. I'm Jay Goodman. Thanks for clicking on.
What is up, TBV family? Yes, YouTube has been cutting funding to their channels as of late, and with net neutrality going through its process, the internet is changing. If you want to keep your favorite channel intact, coming up with tons of content, and plus get hours and hours of extra content, head over to patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice to become a member of the TBV family and help support the channel. Peace.
The game, 'cause see the boxing voice.